Okay, everyone, I think that we're live. Just a quick mic check and audio check. Can you guys hear what I'm saying and can you hear the game's music fine? Or do I need to change something? Just waiting for confirmation. Is my audio okay and is the game's audio okay? Okay, guys, I do have a bit of a cold. It's snowing outside here, so I can't really put that much strain on my throat, but I'll try to continue talking. So, hello and welcome. This is DDLC, but we're playing on the mobile version. And the way I'm doing this is I'm mirroring my phone to my computer. And this, I think you guys should be able to see, and you guys should be able to see everything as needed, as it should be. So let's start off with the actual DDLC. Before we begin, so a quick tutorial on how to download DDLC and DDLC Plus to your phone. You can download DDLC easily. You just have to go ahead and Jan Madi in chat, which softwares is it available on? It's available on Android and iOS. So hello everyone. If you want to download DDLC, the free version, which you can do on your phone, you can download from the App Store, either iOS or for Android. There'll be links to that in the description. And that is for free. But in case you're wondering how to download DDLC Plus, there is no separate DDLC Plus app. You have to open up Doki Doki Literature Club. And once you get to the main menu here, you click on Exit DDLC. And this will send you back to the desktop here. Since I've unlocked everything, you can't see it, but there will be basically lock icons on some of these options, like the side stories. You just click on that, and then a prompt will come up saying that if you want to unlock them, you need to pay the fee, which is $9.99 USD if you're in America. I'm not sure how much it is elsewhere. And that's basically how you get DDLC Plus. DDLC is free. DDLC Plus is something that you have to pay for. I don't think that if you've bought DDLC Plus on some other device, like on your computer or the console, that you can port it to your phone without having to pay extra. You do have to pay again, I think, as far as I know, though. If I'm wrong, do feel free to correct me. And that is how you download DDLC and DDLC Plus. Thank you for watching. Do leave a comment, do leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. For those of you who are on the live stream, that's I'm not ending the stream. That's just a bit I'm going to do for a future video. So before we start with the side stories, let me just describe what's new with DDLC on your phone. So you can download DDLC on your phone. How is it different from DDLC on your console or on your computer? And that includes DDLC Plus. So first of all, you do get 4 pictures, which are exclusive to the mobile version. I'll show them to you right now. There's this picture of Monica. There's this picture of Yuri. There's this picture of Natsuki. And there's this picture of Sayori. So you do get those 4 mobile exclusive wallpapers. You're getting DDLC Plus, not DDLC, I should point out, on your phone. So the way DDLC works on your phone is in order to allow you to toggle the files, it basically puts you on the Metaverse desktop, except stuff like the side stories and other stuff that you can only do in DDLC Plus, it's locked off behind a paywall, which you can pay 9.99 USD if you're in America for to unlock. It's basically like DDLC and DDLC Plus. DDLC is free, DDLC Plus is paid. You can still play DDLC if you want, but you'll only be able to access the files and the actual game. You won't be able to see the side stories and other stuff, bonus features. And let me just show you the interface for DDLC, and I'll show you how it's different from the one on, well, your desktop or something else. So there are some extra settings that you have. There's the audio, which is music, sound, that's always there. Text speed, auto mode, that's all, stuff that's there. What is new is this accessibility option, which is not there in the original DDLC. There's content warnings, which will appear before certain scenes. If you've already played DDLC, I'm sure you know what they are. You can do high contrast text boxes, which replaces the dialog box with a darker variant. Let's actually show you guys what that looks like. So this is kind of what the interface looks like on the phone. So this is basically your DDLC window. And there's a small little icon you can tap on where you can go to settings, load, save history. And if you want to fast forward, there is this option. And this is, I think, for history. Sorry. No, it's not for history. Sorry, it goes something else. So let's actually change the text box and see how it looks like. So there's a high contrast text box, so that's easier to see on the small screen. There's again the content warnings, which you can turn on if you want, though if you've already played DDLC, I'm sure you know. You can reduce text box transparency, making it opaque dialogue easier to read. So let's see how that looks like. So yeah, it looks like this rather than the semi-transparent one, though now you can't see the full background. But I do think it's easier to see if you're trying to play this on a phone. What else can you do? Well, you can go to accessibility and alternate poem font. So each girl has a different kind of font when they write their poems, and you can sort of alternate it. Let's actually just see. I'm just going to skip through most of this so that we can get to the poem. Some of the handwriting of the girls is a bit hard to read. Like I think Yuri's particularly, and maybe Monica's as well. So this basically just replaces the font in the poems with ordinary font. Let me show you. So this is not Natsuki's actual like handwriting. This is like plain text, which I guess is easier to read on your phone. I can show you guys what the actual font looks like though, just as a bit of a contrast. Let's go to accessibility. Let's turn off the alternate poem font, and let's show something to Yuri because hers tend to actually be rather difficult to read. So I guess it's just basically for accessibility. So you can see like this font is her actual font. And if you're playing on a small screen, I do have to note it is a bit hard to like look at, but you can make it simpler if you want to. Or if you want to like stick with the same thing, you can. And that's basically all of the new things that you can get if you try DDLC on a phone rather than, somewhere else. Thanks for watching. Do leave a comment, do leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Once again, for everyone in chat, that's for a video later on. I'm just going to trim that out as a segment, but we're not going to play the actual DDLC because if we do, this video is getting demonetized. We're going to play the side stories. So let's go to settings. Let's exit DDLC. And let's go to side stories and let's play them. Let's go with Trust Part 1. Hold on, let me just adjust it. I think the quality can be a bit better. there. I think the quality is better of the actual video. So I think we can start playing the side stories now. Let's start side story. JMoney_8231 and Geeking Up the Night 7417. Hello and welcome to chat. Thank you for joining us. These are some of the other backgrounds you can get in DDLC. Okay, let's close off the menu. Okay, everyone, the literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh, I miss debate club. Who knew it'd be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica's the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of our efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision! What kind of vision? As far as I know, in the side stories, Monica is not self-aware yet. I think that is canon, that she's not actually self-aware yet, but will be. Monica rests her hand on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. And she fades to black as she falls asleep. Hello. This is Sayori, right? Yeah, it is. Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay, I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry, it was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that, this is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that... Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members, at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica. That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. and I think I need to put more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sarah suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then let's go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sarah whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. You could say that at the beginning of the literature club, there weren't anyone else. It was just Monica. A day passes and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she is the first to arrive to the club room, something that she won't do in the main game. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Take my hand. Okay, let's read this. Take my hand, take me forward. I do have to say, changing it to the regular font actually does seem sort of on point because it is kind of hard to read like this when you can't make it bigger. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I don't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper, and on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good at it as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I read it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people, usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. You want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. Very good. I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Wrong kinds? People would come just for the cupcakes and then leave. Aw, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is, like, what Wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful. Haha, I never said you weren't. I just need to think, what would you tell people when handing them out? I don't want to be just like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if you told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, Sari, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ah, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. His name is MC. It stands for Multiversal Collapse, and he'll destroy the literature club when he joins. Okay, what if I said that we like do group reading and discuss it together? I would probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. It's not that I have a bit of a cough, it's just like it's cold outside. Like I said, it snowed. We need to really catch their interest, you know. This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of like what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Yeah, Sarah, that means something else. Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I must have gone too excited and rushed here, silly me. Rushed but weren't? Ah, never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second. Sarah dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts drawing her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write your way into his heart. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica. Ah, you startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book? That's impossible. People don't read. Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way. This way. You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See? In here. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book, so I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. Haha, that's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room, Sarah feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sarah resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two ended in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. That's so cute. I thought it was a little overdramatic, but... Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing things wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that. The vision. What's the vision? It's. Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to. Monica trails off. Smiling, Sarah taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you. Monica turns to Sarah with a smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really going to make this the best club ever. Sarah nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sarah breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me. You're the president. Uh-huh. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sarah beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's all right. I just want some alone time. In that case, Sarah waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck. Monica smiles and waves in return as Sarah spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self reflection energy encouraged by Sari, but she decides it was something she probably needed right now. The club that I need the most? I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion, something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in, the person who's forced to be perfect. Hmm? Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Siri leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy as a flower plucked from the ground, the cooler the scent it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pick some flowers though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant, all for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy, I need more happy. Pluck, 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 every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet the flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland, the fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that is why I've decided I must become the flower. What the? Wait, Sayori? Alright, so we've unlocked Trust Part 2 now? Okay, let's start. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. Okay, I think that really this is enough. There's something which has come up. I'm going to have to stop the stream. Thank you all for watching up until now.